In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to knit the beautiful basket weave pattern. This pattern uses a combination of the knit stitch and the purl stitch. So if you can knit and you can purl, you can definitely do the basket weave pattern. Now the important thing before we start is how to calculate the number of stitches needed for the basket weave pattern. So the basket weave pattern works using a multiple of 8 plus 5. So you could use 8 plus 5, so you could cast on 13 stitches. You could do 2 8s are 16 plus 5, so you could cast on 21 stitches. Or you could do 3 lots of 8, which give you 24, then add the 5, and that gives you 29, so you could cast on 29 stitches. Or you could do 32 stitches plus 5, which gives you 37, etc, etc. So you multiply the 8, and then you must remember to add on 5 stitches onto that number to give you the correct number of stitches for the basket weave pattern. So for today's tutorial, I'm using a stitch count of 21. So to begin the basket weave pattern, for row 1 is a nice easy row. Starting with the right side, we are going to knit every stitch. So for row 2, the pattern begins with knit 5. So we go ahead and knit the first 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we need to purl the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2 and 3. And now all we need to do is repeat our knit 5, purl 3 to the last 5 stitches. So knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we're going to purl 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now because of my stitch count, I've now hit the last 5 stitches, so I now need to knit the last 5 stitches. So if you had more stitches, you would just carry on that pattern of knit 5, purl 3 until your last 5 stitches, and then when you reach these last 5 stitches, you simply knit them. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And that completes row 2. So moving on to row 3 now. Row 3 begins with purl 5. So we go ahead and purl the first 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we need to knit 3. 1, 2 and 3, followed by purl 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we just need to continue repeating that pattern of our knit 3, purl 5 until we reach the end of our row. So we're going to go ahead now, knit another 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, followed by purl 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and that brings me to the end of my row. But if you had more stitches, you would of course just carry on with that knit 3, purl 5 repeat until you reach the end of your row. Okay, so moving on to row 4 now. Row 4 begins with knit 5. So go ahead and knit the first 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we purl the next 3 stitches. 1, 2 and 3. And now we need to repeat the pattern of knit 5, purl 3 until we reach the last 5 stitches of our row. So I'm going to go ahead now, knit the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, followed by my purl 3. 1, 2 and 3, and because of my stitch count I'm now at the end of my row with 5 stitches left, 2, 4, 5. So now I need to knit the last 5 stitches. But of course, if you have more stitches on your needles than me, you just carry on in the pattern of the knit 5, purl 3 until you reach your last 5 stitches. And for the last 5 stitches, we simply knit them. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And that completes row 4. And moving on to row 5 now. Row 5 is a nice easy row. We are simply going to knit every stitch. So moving on to row 6 now. Row 6 begins with a knit 1, followed by purl 3, followed by a knit 1. And now we are going to do the pattern of knit 4 followed by purl 3 followed by knit 1 until the end of the row. So I'm going to go ahead now, knit the next 4 stitches, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, and now I'm going to purl the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, just get some more yarn, 3, followed by a knit 1. Okay, and I'm going to continue that again because I have more stitches left. So we go knit 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, followed by our purl 3, 1, 2 and 3, and the last stitch for me is my knit 1, and that is the end of my row. And again, if you had more stitches, you would just continue that pattern of knit 4, purl 3, knit 1 until you reach the end of your row. And moving on to row 7 now. Row 7 begins with a purl 1, followed by a knit 3, 1, 2, 3, followed by purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now for the rest of this row we continue in the pattern of purl 1, knit 3, purl 4 until we reach the last 5 stitches. So I'm going to go ahead, purl 1, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, purl 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and because of my stitch count I'm now at my last 5 stitches. So once you've reached your last 5 stitches, we now purl 1, knit 3, 1, 2, 3 and purl the very last stitch, and that completes row 7. And now we move on to row 8, and row 8 is knit 1 followed by purl 3, 1, 2 and 3, followed by knit 1. And now we're going to work in the pattern of knit 4 followed by purl 3 followed by knit 1 all the way to the end of our row. So I'm going to go ahead now and knit the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and now I'm going to purl the next 3, 1, 2 and 3, and now I'm going to knit the next one, and now I need to knit the next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, purl the next 3, 1, 2 and 3, and now I need to knit the last stitch. And that is the 8 row repeat needed to create the beautiful basket weave pattern. If you'd like the written pattern, then head over to my website snowdoniastitches.com and search in the pattern library, and there you will find a downloadable version of the written instructions. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. It really does help support the channel, and do subscribe, and I shall see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.